It is 8:30 in the morning and it is 28 degrees, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's still super hot here in Queensland. Yesterday I just had I wouldn't say a chill day because it was super hot, but just had a relaxing day with the family. But today we need to get on to getting stuff done on these cars. You know, the content's going to be a bit weird over the next sort of 2 weeks. It's literally less than 2 weeks until we go overseas, so there's a lot of work to be done behind the scenes with Drift Challenge Australia, with Archerfield, and with the actual trip itself, trying to organise stuff for the car, etc, etc. First thing I need is coffee. Got to get some coffee this morning. Oh, what's that? Oh, coffee time. Alright, so big no thanks to the company that finally delivered the petrol tank for the S13 convertible. It has been the biggest fuck around ever. They sent me an email. So I ordered this over a month ago. They sent me an email saying it's on the way. Then the following day sent an email saying it's out of stock. Then sent another email saying the other sizes they had, which I then got onto Black Arts and confirmed that this size would in fact fit. I then rang them up and they promised that it would be at my house the very latest on Tuesday the 4th. They didn't even send it till Tuesday the 4th, and finally it's arrived today, so we can finally get on to finalising fabrication on the S13 convertible. Super frustrating. If you own a company that sells parts and shit, just send shit out straight away. You don't realise, like, I've then, on top of, you know, trying to get my car done and the fab work done, it's now caused the workshop that has my car to hold the car for an extra 2 weeks. Chops pretty much had to have my car at Black Arts for when it could have been finished and out the door. So it's taking up space there, which potentially, if they wanted to, which luckily they don't, but they could potentially charge me storage for that time or make me come and pick up my car and all that sort of stuff. So equally frustrating, and yeah, just wish these businesses would kind of get their shit together. It's such a shame. Oh, anyway, let's go down to Black Arts and have a look where this fuel tank's going to go and get it out and take a look, because the quality of the product is good. It's just the getting it to you is the problem. Ooh, Black Arts. Alright, scared about the size? Not at all. So, use fuel tank here, that the hope is that it'll squeeze in and be able to be placed inside. But, we'll see how good Chop's measurements were, I guess.
We were just gonna, you didn't get my original measurements.
Huh?
You didn't get my original measurements.
What were the original measurements? I know, we sent you the measurements for this and you were like, yeah, I'll fit. Chibi.
I'll make it for you. I'll cut your cage out.
Yeah, well, that may need to happen. Why don't they just jizz on it?
Yeah.
To hold it in. They're trying to be the Russians. The Russians would have straight filled it up.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like a good size. That'll fit.
Take that back.
Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit.
I'm not going to jam it in just yet. I don't want to have to get it out.
I think it'll go.
Yeah, I don't want to have to get it out.
Might need some trimming.
Yeah, well, nah, it's just...
It's all sound deadening too, like that sound deadening, just that extra thickness of the sound deadening and stuff will probably make a difference.
That wall, this wall will move.
No, that didn't look like it was moving at all.
Oh, wait, put my foot on.
Alright, so I figured while we're down here, we'll have a chat, because one of the people that was pushing a lot for this, so we did a big announcement today with Drift Challenge Australia. We are going to do a Super Pro class, which, let me explain to you guys, essentially is, that's the best way to explain it. It's not a better class from a driving point of view. What we wanted to do was open up for crazy builds. We want crazy builds and completely open tyre rule. So I know there's people like my mate Mitch Pullen with the crazy V8 Hilux that wants to run stuff like V8 Supercar wets. You know, when I say open tyre rule, that's what I'm talking about, is completely open tyre rule. So we are going to do 3 rounds of Super Pro next year for Drift Challenge Australia, and I think it's going to be a good move in the right direction. There's a lot of people that want to drive a semi-slick competition. but don't want restrictions. So we are completely opening up as far as stuff like tube chassis will be allowed. You can go absolutely nuts and build the craziest cars you like. So my vision is basically a combination of unlimited class World Time Attack and drifting. So a lot of people go to an event like World Time Attack because the cars are absolutely mind-boggling crazy. That's my little vision of you know, a piece of drifting. You know, have your main competition, which is the Drift Challenge Australia Pro Series, restricted as it is, and then we have this like super pro essentially, which is just the wildest cars we can get in Australia. And at Chop here, we were just having a bit of a chat about some of it. Come over here. What were we talking about? Some of the more interesting stuff.
I think, you know, stuff like someone that's doesn't have a big budget being able to jump up and having a crack at these guys, and I might be able to try and make my car probably worth about 5 grand and see how we go against guys with big builds. So strip everything out of it, run massive tyres, and just see if you can push a skill to beat the money.
Yeah, for sure. If you haven't heard about this announcement yet, guys, head onto the Drift Challenge Australia Facebook page. We did do the announcement. You'll see this video tomorrow, so yesterday. But there'll be more announcements to come, but it will be a 3-round series. The plan is to have a fairly decent chunk of prize money for each round as well. And you know, we just want to encourage good driving and not just having a sick car, but being able to send it with that sick car as well. So that's something to think about for 2020. I'd like to keep my life extremely busy by the sounds of things. When I was, you know, we're sort of still going through the dates at the moment, but I can tell you guys that the Drift Challenge Australia National Series will be starting in April, I believe. I was literally just looking at the dates a few hours ago. But the idea is to start in April in the north, i.e. Queensland, which will start at Archerfield, and work our way down the country and then across the country a little bit, finishing up in Mount Gambier in November. So that will be something to keep in your diaries. We're also going to be working with the dudes from Keep It Reet to do an event in Melbourne, as well as some other stuff. So it's going to be a super rad year, and yeah, that's all. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun.
It's going to be sick.
Definitely going to bring some people out of the woodwork. We've had multiple messages already this morning. You've had people sort of messaging you, yeah, and sort of...
You might be right.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, you got Boom messaging you, which I need to message him. I did see his message, but guys being concerned about their experience levels and things like that. And look, what it's more going to come down to for the Super Pro class is appearance, having a sick car. You know what I mean? Like, we want super quality for the Super Pro, essentially. We want to exhibit pro, you know, FD sort of. We want race suits. At tracks where you don't have pit bays, there'll be tents. We want you guys to have tents, and just stuff that is very simple but makes a big difference when it comes to a sort of pro appearance. So that's the sort of thing we're going to be pushing for. Yeah, it's going to be wicked. We expect to see some absolutely crazy cars come out of the woodwork. I know of one. I got sent a picture only 5 minutes ago with 2 sequential gearboxes in a crate, telling us that they're super keen for DCA 2020 Super Pro class. So that is something to look forward to. Yeah, lots and lots of work to do, especially before we get off to America. But I guess the whole time while I'm in America, we'll still be working on dates and things like that as well. But we are hoping to have all dates locked in before Christmas. It's very optimistic at this stage, just because this time of year sucks to get anything done, but we're trying our best. And yeah, just to let you guys know that I'm pretty sure it's either April. No, it's not April. No, it's July for the first round. I believe it's July. I'll confirm with you guys when I get home, which will be in an hour. Alright, so small changes to the vlog. My G7X was having some issues, so that's in for warranty to get fixed. So I'm going to start using the GoPro more. So that'll be a small change. Hopefully the quality isn't any less or any better. I just know it's easier with the G7X to see myself, but not a whole lot went on this afternoon. Again, just a whole lot of stuff to do with Archerfield and Drift Challenge Australia and things like that. But what I can tell you is I'm expecting the manifolds for this car, with any luck tomorrow. And then Chop also, obviously, as you saw earlier, has the petrol tank for the S13, so hopefully he'll get that done sort of quick, and then the 8.6 will be able to go in for fab for the exhaust and a little bit of the radiator stuff. So anyway, that's about it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in tomorrow's vlog. We're going to be doing some drifting. Bye.